Hello and welcome to Bitcoin 10x. Today I just wanted to go over a couple of things. I'm basically picking out a few tokens that are in the top 100 or were as of yesterday that could be as close to a penny as possible, where you could make a high return on investment. And one of my picks out the top 100 on CoinMarketCap is Ubix. So let me just go over a few details. So Ubix is a hybrid private and public network to peer-to-peer network. You can go to Ubikiri, if I pronounce that correctly, .com to find out more information. So just on the Ubix network platform now on their website. Now this appears to be the only place where they're recording their market cap. There's 32 million market cap with a circulation of 38 billion. Now if you were to head over to, let's say, CoinGecko, you can see that there's no circulating supply or market cap, which I found a little bit odd. So it's a bit of a con. Like when you look at the pros and cons of a project, it's a little bit of a downside, and I'm not sure why it's not recorded on there. I've been over to CoinMarketCap as well as CoinGecko, and they're both showing these sort of zero numbers, but UBX is very promising. It's a great. They have great staking rewards. They give a 10% airdrop per day to all of those that are holding 1 million tokens, and this is possible because they have over 1 trillion tokens ready to release into the circuit. And there are only, like say, 38 million at the moment. Sorry, 38 billion in circulation. They also have a bridge from ERC to BEP20 tokens, which I can show you. So this allows you to connect your wallet to the bridge, and you can swap ERC20 tokens over to the Binance Smart Chain. So you can take the Ubix token, swap it from ERC to BEP, and then trade it, which is, I mean, I'm finding it quite hard at the moment to find a decent bridge in between the two networks, and this could be a really good solution. Now, they did have a bit of an outage yesterday, so they did report on Twitter that they've identified a small number of bugs that caused 99% of the issues. The main problem is that Ubikiri Explorer, it sometimes shows the wrong data. None of the coins are lost. We're just correcting the issue now. So what does this do to the graph? What does this do to the chart? Let's have a look. So they are 16% down over the last 24 hours. If we zoom out of the chart, worth mentioning as well, this has got a low market cap. So this is a potential low gem find, an absolute low gem. Diamond in the rough. So you can see that it's lost a lot of momentum over the last month or so. It is a relatively new token, so it's not been on CoinMarketCap for long. 21st of February, it shot right up to just 0.003 pence per token, just over, but it has come all the way back down again. But even so, you know, we're back down to 0.0006 of a penny. So if this was to go back up to all-time high, you're looking at a couple of 100% in your gains. So it's a hidden low cap gem. Now this is an investable token because it's actually quite hard to buy. So if I scroll down even further, you can only currently buy it securely on KuCoin. Hotbit, there's a few questions over Hotbit at the moment because they've been recently hacked. So KuCoin, you can either load with your card payment or swap some ETH over and then start trading Ubix. The downside is that you do have to own 1 million tokens to be able to stake, but if you do own 1 million, you do get the 10% airdrop per day for the rest of the time that you're holding that token. Really cool. So if you like the sound of that one, hit the like button. Now on to the next find. Again, Raven coin was in the top 100 as of yesterday. It has just dropped out of the top 100. And Raven coin is a BTC fork. It's exactly the same code as Bitcoin. The name Raven coin has been inspired by Game of Thrones. It is 14% down at the moment. So in the last 30 days, it is 52% down. I see this as a positive because obviously the lower it goes, the higher the potential. It is slightly riskier, but trading volume is still 67 million, which is it's not bad considering we've just had the Bitcoin crash. It is heavily correlated to Bitcoin. It has a very equal opportunity mining software built into it. It's a community-driven open source token. This token can also be a gaming token, so you can spend in the real world games, or it can be used as an NFT. Now, because it's a Bitcoin fork, it is a proof of work token, which probably goes against it somewhat, because obviously proof of work, as we know, takes up a lot of energy. But because of their Kapow technology and the banning of ISIC, then the actual energy it uses is far less than Bitcoin. So it's actually quite a decent positive behind it. The block time is reduced by 50%. So where Bitcoin takes 10 minutes, this only takes one minute. Bitcoin block reward is 50, whereas the Raven is 5,000. And there's 21 million Bitcoin in supply, and there's 21 billion Raven in supply. So this could get to some decent Bitcoin returns. So where Bitcoin is right now, Raven's only been going for a couple of years. So there's a potential for this over the next 5 years or so to be as valuable as Bitcoin. That's just in my opinion. Now, this particular token, because of its release, of the 21 billion is about a 20-year investment. So right now, if you was to buy a couple of thousand of these and you held on to them for 20 years, you will not be sorry. That's just my opinion. That is not financial advice. So here, you won't see Ravencoin marketing booths, slick ads, advocacy groups, and armies of lobbyists or salespeople promoting the project. It's an organic, and everyone who believes in it is in the same boat. Equal opportunity to mine, participate, and build. Much of the value in the world will be tokenized. Ravencoin offers a simple way for everyone to create assets on chain with no smart contract, no dev, no programming, and no permissions needed. Ideally, no influencer, dev, billionaire, or king should have any more influence than the other person, and no individual should have the power to change consensus rules. Where does this put things on the chart? So you can see this is actually broken below support. But depending on what kind of trader you are, you may have a couple of lines through here. But even so, it's definitely broken below the support. I'll do what a typical trader does. Draws the line and then puts the potential growth above. So, if this was to break above, so we're at about 8 pence per token at the moment. If this was to break above all-time high, which I believe was 22 pence, that's actually saying 26. But let's go from the top of the resistance all the way up. You could see 36 cents in the short term. Now it's community driven, but the fact that it's fought against Bitcoin will give it its own marketing. And I do see this as a real potential. Now, like I say, it's just dropped out of the top 100. It was at 100 yesterday. It's below, well, it's as close to a penny as you can get within the top 100. If you take out things like Shiba Inu and Holotoken and maybe even Dent, it's about as close as VeChain as you can get. I think VeChain's about 8 pence or 8 cents at the moment. But we know VeChain's got a long, long way to go. So from its current point, we could see a 300% gain on Ravencoin. And definitely over time, this is a massive... I've left this right to the end because I think it's a key valid point. While it did fail the application for reasons unknown, they did apply to be listed on Coinbase in January of this year, in 2021. Now, the only reason I can think that the application fell through was because of the IPO on Coinbase. Now, obviously, we know that that went through in April of this year, and Coinbase now has its own stock value. Now, if these was to apply again and it becomes a tradable asset, this is what could push it up to this 300% mark on here. So, if you like the sound of Ravencoin and you like the sound of Ubix and you want to hear more videos like this, please over to Patreon, patreon.com/Bitcoin10x. There's a £3 channel support fee. If you like the sound of this and you want to help me grow my channel, please pop over to there. It's just £3 a month. There's nothing special, but if you do want to speak to me on a monthly basis, if you want to ask me any questions, then the next one up is only £9 per month, and you can speak to me 24/7. Like the sound of this video, guys? Pop a like on this video, subscribe. About 4% of people on my channel are subscribed, so it would be fantastic if you can help me push over 1,000 people. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.